On Friday night in Brooklyn, a police officer violently pushed Donia Zayer to the ground. She suffered seizures and a concussion.
Leading up to her murder, Yang Song suffered months of serial harassment and rape by police.
The officer pulls a gun and appears to point it at a crowd near Union Square on Sunday night.
Now showing a man named Eric Garner being taken down by mostly plainclothes police officers while being placed under arrest. One of the officers employed a chokehold. Moments later, while on the ground after complaining he couldn't breathe, he was dead.
Another video shows an officer pull down the face mask of a protester in Brooklyn and pepper spray him.
Police handcuffed a woman for selling churros inside a subway station.
Officers as they handcuffed the woman and took away her fried churros.
You're literally doing this right now? Are you kidding me? She's just trying to sell some stuff.
Two police cruisers push through a barrier and accelerate into a crowd in Prospect Heights.
The 23-year-old was shot and killed on his wedding by 5 undercover cops in Queens, New York. Despite firing a total of 50 rounds into Bell's car, none of the officers were found guilty of any wrongdoing.
Reaction today after the New York City Police Benevolent Association endorsed President Trump for re-election.
I cannot remember when we've ever endorsed for the office of President of the United States until now. That's how important this is.
Officers told the group to disperse, and then when some refused, they moved in. Then police say they spotted a bag of marijuana, and then you see this officer here approach a second guy. The officer warns the guy with a taser, and then you see things escalate. The officer slaps the man, then wails on him on the ground here.
The night that Song Yang was killed, another one of her colleagues also attempted to escape the building by jumping out the back window, resulting in a crippling back injury that forced her to return to China for medical treatment. Yet another colleague hid on the fire escape all night, shivering in the cold until morning for fear of encountering the police. How can help and rescue be delivered in the form of handcuffs to people who have already been traumatized by these so-called rescue